Brendan Shanahan altered the course of the Toronto Maple Leafs when he opted to dismiss Kyle Dubas and appoint Brad Treliving. Now, the question arises, should the Toronto Maple Leafs consider one more organizational adjustment before the season kicks off, specifically regarding the captaincy? For the past 4 seasons, John Tavares has held the position of captain, a title bestowed upon him prior to the 2019-20 season. This appointment followed his 1-year tenure as an alternate captain when he initially joined the franchise. Worth noting is that he assumed the leadership role during the tenures of both Mike Babcock and Dubas, who have since departed. Throughout his time as the Toronto Maple Leafs captain, the team has consistently made the playoffs each season, even securing a playoff round victory, thanks to his overtime goal in the most recent postseason against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Toronto Maple Leafs, time for a captaincy change with John Tavares? Over the course of these 4 seasons, Tavares has maintained an average of 32 goals and 78 points per 82-game season. In the 5 playoff series he's participated in, he's notched 9 goals and 17 points in just 24 games, including a solitary game-winning goal. Before joining the Maple Leafs, Tavares spent 9 seasons with the New York Islanders, serving as captain for 5 of those seasons from 2013-14 until his departure after the 2017-18 season. During this period, the Islanders reached the playoffs only twice and secured 1 playoff round victory. Tavares is recognized as a quiet leader who commands respect for his professional demeanor. However, his leadership style may not align with the needs of the current Toronto Maple Leafs squad. The team's typical playing style often involves avoiding confrontations, with the belief that they can outperform their opponents on the power play. Regrettably, during the playoffs, penalties become scarcer, and opposing teams build momentum by physically intimidating the Maple Leafs. Toronto may require a leader who can rally them to stand their ground, as the team too often seems to falter in challenging situations. While it's not necessary for a player to drop the gloves and fight every night, there are times when self-defense becomes essential. Tavares has been involved in only 2 recorded fights in his career, with the most recent occurring nearly 13 years ago. While he doesn't need to engage in rough play every night, he is seldom seen as a player willing to stand up for himself or his teammates when they are taken advantage of after the whistle. If the team were to contemplate a change in the captaincy, it would need to be executed with respect and minimal disruption to the locker room. In some cases, trading the current captain is the simplest route, but this is unlikely with Tavares, given his 2 remaining contract years and his status as one of the league's least movable assets. The former Oshawa General plays an important role on the team, and there's a possibility he might sign a more affordable extension next season to finish his career as a Maple Leaf. While it's uncommon in hockey history, teams have occasionally changed captains without resorting to trades. The San Jose Sharks accomplished this twice, retaining the players each time. Both Patrick Marleau and Joe Thornton previously held the captaincy for the Sharks. To be clear, this doesn't imply that Tavares should lose the captaincy, as he possesses admirable qualities. However, should the team decide on a change, here are some potential options to consider.